welcome back. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Today we're watching more Game of Thrones. I'm very excited. Don't mind the box in the back. That's Celeste's box. She loves it. And I forgot to move it. So I'm sorry. But I'm very excited for today's episode. Last episode, we had some fun things happen. So we had Uncle Benjen come back, which I knew Uncle Benjen was like around. Like I was like, there's no way Uncle Benjen just goes off into, being a ranger and then we never see him again. And he was such a big part of John's life, such a big part of Ned's life. So I just was like, there's no way Uncle Benjen's just gone. We saw Uncle Benjen last episode. So I was really happy that he was still around and I'm not delusional. So that was really fun. But I would really like more with Uncle Benjen because he seems to be very different. And I mean, last time we talked to Uncle Benjen, we don't know him super well. So for him to be like, oh, you're the three-eyed raven now, whatever, like, it's a little surprising to me, but at the same time, I didn't really know Uncle Benjen that well. So I'm not sure. I don't know. But a big part of me is like, okay, he obviously knows about the three-eyed raven. He knows about the White Walkers. Like, he seems to know quite a bit. And I'm wondering if maybe like the Children of the Forest were telling him about Bran and, whatever. Maybe he was hearing about this from the Children of the Forest, which is very fascinating to me. So I would really like more of Uncle Benjen. And also, I'm thinking Uncle Benjen isn't like human anymore because he said that the Children of the Forest had put obsidian in his heart to keep him alive. Which is confusing to me because how did he not turn into a White Walker? Confused. But I would like more of Uncle Benjen because that would be fun. We also have Bran, who is kind of just in his visions while Mira's freaking out, trying to figure out what to do. Poor Mira, by the way. My sweet mod was like, if that was me, I would have just left him. Agreed. And that's why I was like so sad for Mira. She's so strong to just be like sitting there and pulling Bran and trying to figure this out with the Whites and willing to die with him. Like, she's a gem. But it's interesting to me that Bran is kind of still like, he's like watching TV right now. And I'm wondering if he's like being forced into these visions. Like all of this is just like piling onto him because the spooky tree guy just died, or if he's choosing to do this because he needs to like get all the knowledge he can. But a big part of me thinks it's because spooky tree guy died, and so now all of this is like on Bran, and it's all just kind of like flooding in, and he's seeing everything. We even saw like the Mad King, like we saw so much. So it's really interesting, and I'm wondering if Bran is gonna maybe find the kill switch for the walkers because that would be really fun. And I definitely have that theory going. Then we also have Sam and Gilly who showed up to the Tarly house, and I had a feeling it wasn't going to go good, especially because we've heard so many bad things about Randall Tarly that I'm not surprised. But it's really sad to see like Sam just basically get bullied by his family, and then he just like sits there and takes it. It's so sad. And then you have Gilly who's like standing on business for Sam, but then it's just making it worse. And then they find out she's a wildling, and then it's just a hot mess. And I knew that was gonna be a problem. When we were in the carriage and Sam was like, oh, don't mention you're, a wildling, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a problem. So I'm not surprised, but I'm also very anxious because a part of me is like, okay, it's not the worst thing in the world to have her stay at the Tarly house. She has to work, but little Sam is gonna have an education and a roof over his head and whatever. So I was like, we can figure it out. Like, it's not the best scenario, but hey, it's better than Craster's and it's better than being homeless. But Sam wants to take her now. So I'm wondering what our plan is with that, because we have mentioned multiple times that women are not welcome in the Citadel. And I think at the Wall, we had a lot more sway. We had a lot going on. The wildlings, John, Mormont's dead, so Gilly was kind of able to slip in through the cracks at the Wall, where obviously that's not very common, but, the Wall's kind of a mess right now. But at the Citadel, I don't think that's going to happen. And so I'm definitely anxious for Gilly because I really want Sam to go to the Citadel. I really want him to learn. I think this is a great path for him. And I'm going to be really discouraged if we get turned away from this path because we brought Gilly. So I'm really anxious for this, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. Then we also have Tommen, last episode. Oh my gosh. Tommen. I can't, guys. The thing is like, I have so much sympathy for Tommen, but at the same time, I'm so frustrated with Tommen. Like, there's like this weird middle ground I'm at with Tommen right now where I'm like, Tommen, what the F, dude? He's just so gullible. He's so naive. And on top of that, like, Marjorie's in the mix with this too. So it's so easy to manipulate Tommen when you have Marjorie right there, So, and that's definitely the High Sparrow's intention. And it's so messy. And on top of that, Cersei, why aren't you with your son 24/7? Like, you know how powerful this High Sparrow dude is. Like, he's not powerful, but he's smart, he's cunning, you know? So to me, when Tommen is your last living kid, and then on top of that, like, you're very worried about, Pycelle talking in his ear or the High Sparrow getting to him, why are you just leaving him alone? Like, hang out with him. Don't leave his side. And I know that's very, like, overprotective, overbearing, but, like, at a time like this, we need to be with Tommen to make sure stuff like this doesn't happen. And it's just very frustrating. The whole thing is very frustrating, and I'm wondering what the F is going to happen now, because now we have an alliance with the Crown and the religion, or the faith, and it's not going to turn out good. It's not. And I think a lot of our hands are tied when it comes to this. And I mean, Jaime came in with his army. That potentially would have worked if Tommen wasn't involved in it, like, caught in the crossfires of it. But now what? So it's one of those things where it's like, is there anything we can do now? Because Tommen is, tied to the faith. Tommen is king, and he's already denounced Jaime because Jaime kind of, like, betrayed the faith. And so this whole thing is getting so messy. And on top of that, they have Tommen in the palm of their hand. And I think the only person who might be able to get through to Tommen is Cersei. But we all know Cersei is not as smart as she thinks she is. So I'm definitely worried about that. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we also have Arya over in Bravos, who saved Lady Crane, which I'm very stressed about because a part of me is like, Arya, you should have just killed her. Kill her and let's get out of here, And especially because Jaqen gave us a final warning, was like, you got to do it, and then she didn't do it. So I'm definitely worried for her. I definitely think there's going to be bad repercussions, especially because our little hater girly has already said, like, she's going after Arya, basically. And Jaqen had said, don't make her suffer. So I'm really scared for Arya, and a big part of me is like, she was pulling Needle out of the rocks and there was a little boat behind her. Arya, get on the boat. Like, let's pull a Gendry and let's get out of here. So I'm definitely worried for Arya, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I think it's going to be bad. I'm not going to lie. Unless she can get out of Bravos, it's not going to be good, especially because we see Arya, she's getting better fighting-wise, but at the same time, she's still not a match for the hater girly. And so I'm nervous for her. Very nervous for her. And if Arya dies because of this, I am going to be pissed, y'all. But anyways, we also have Jaime, who is denounced. I already mentioned that, but he's going to River Run. So he's, like, denounced from Lord Commander, and technically kind of exiled from the court. But he's still head of Lannister armies, going to River Run to help Walder Frey. He can't really kick a Lannister out, especially like Jaime. So I don't know how I feel about this. I think it's a little ridiculous to denounce Jaime. And I also think it's a little ridiculous that Uncle Kevin was just standing there and didn't say a peep about it. But also, Uncle Kevin's hands are tied because of the faith. So, I don't know. So I'm definitely anxious for that. But at the same time, I mean, it is what Tywin wanted for Jaime. It's just not Jaime's calling. Then we also know Brienne is on her way to River Run. So, very convenient. So that's going to get messy, and I'm eager to see what happens with that. But speaking of River Run, we had Walder Frey last episode back in the mix. Yuck. And he was kind of raging because we've lost River Run to the Blackfish, which is very interesting to me because we haven't seen the Blackfish at all. And I would have loved to kind of follow him a little bit to see him kind of taking back River Run and taking back the Tully house. But we didn't get to see any of that. And that makes me so sad because we haven't seen him since the Red Wedding. And a little part of me was like, was the Blackfish maybe a part of the Red Wedding because he had left conveniently right before it happened. And then we never saw him again. But now coming full circle with Walder Frey, River Run, the Tully house, obviously he was not a part of it. So that's very interesting to me. And then Walder Frey had brought in Lord Edmure, who I had completely forgot about. I'm sorry, King. And he has been locked up this entire time. And he said that he's going home. So I think Walder Frey is going to play a card here. And he's going to have Lord Edmure go pull kind of like what Theon did with Ramsay and Moat Cailin. That's what I think he might be doing. Something along those lines. So I think Lord Edmure is about to get back in the mix when it comes to the Blackfish. And then we also have Jaime, and then we also have Brienne. So River Run's about to get messy, and I think it's going to be fun. Then we also have Drogon and Dany, which was very interesting to me. I was actually talking to my mod, Kayla, about this, and she told me some Game of Thrones dragon lore, which was really nice because in some fantasy books, they're different. So the rules kind of change per each book. But with Game of Thrones, Kayla was telling me that you don't fully bond with your dragon until you ride your dragon. So they have a connection. But once Dany rode her dragon for the first time, those last couple episodes ago, that's when their bond like fully snapped in, basically. So that's how she was able to sense Drogon in the little desert area that they were at. Because a part of me was like, I didn't think, I call it the spidey sense, the like dragon spidey sense. I didn't think she had the dragon spidey sense because when Drogon was off leaving Marine, she had no idea where he was going. She was kind of like freaking out. She was like, where's Drogon? You know, whatever, whatever. And a part of me now was like, oh, okay, maybe it's because he was in Valyria. But then Kayla told me that once Dany rides Drogon, then they're like fully bonded now. So she was able to sense Drogon, which is really cool. And she is readying for Westeros. ? So she mentioned we need chips, which is very interesting because we just had Euron mention that he wants to go marry Dany. Interesting. We also have Theon and Yara MIA, so I'm wondering where they're going to go. And then we also have Dany kind of like rallying her Unsullied to be a part of her army for when we go take Westeros. But I'm hoping we go back to Marine for a little bit and figure out what's going on there because Tyrion is trying his best, but he needs Dany back. So I'm very interested to see where we go from here. Last episode was really good. I'm excited for this next one. But like and subscribe if you're up to it, besties. And let's watch our show. Oh, no intro? Okay. W weapons. Oh, is this Euron? That doesn't look like a ship. The heck is that? Potatoes?
Hey, come on, put your back into it.
Where are we?
Oh, Justin, please.
All right.
Is that the Star of the Seven?
You lot, come on, get a move. Come on.
I think it is. I love his eyes. Okay, this seems cute. I've never seen Lord of the Rings, but this is how I imagine it. Oh, he's strong. What do you mean? You guys, he's alive? That just made my day. That made my whole week. No shot. I thought he was cooked. Like, there's no way. How is he alive? Oh, is that River Run? Guys, this is so exciting. The Hound is alive. What in the world? Where are we? That's so fun. This is like the first time the show has given me something happy. I love it. Can you go get Arya, please? Hey, King. I have no idea how you're still alive.
How many men did it take to cut you down?
Took a woman.
One.
Oh,
He must have been some kind of monster.
He was a woman.
Interesting. What are we doing here? That guy, like, save him, maybe?
I think some of the men are a bit afraid of you.
Okay.
I'm used to it.
When I found you, I thought you'd been dead for days.
Oh, so he did find him.
He had bugs all over you, and bone was coming through right there.
How did he find us?
I reckoned you were going to die by the time I loaded you on the wagon, but you didn't. A dozen more times over the next few days, but you didn't. What kept you going?
Hate.
I figured.
There's a reason you're still here.
There's a reason I'm a big fucker and I'm tough to kill.
Gods aren't done with you yet.
Interesting.
I've heard that before. Man was talking about a different god, though.
Well, maybe he was right. I don't know much about the gods.
Dondarrion.
Plenty of pious sons of bitches who think they know the word of God or gods.
Okay.
Don't even know their real names. Or maybe it's the Lord of Light. What matters, I believe, is that there's something greater than us.
That's fair.
And whatever it is, it's got plans for Sandor Clegane.
You didn't know me back in my time. You don't know the things I've done.
I've heard stories.
He thinks he's like unworthy of the gods.
The gods are real. Why haven't they punished me?
I think they have. Yeah. I think you've had enough in your life. Hi, Marjorie.
Your Grace, what are we reading today?
The Book of the Mother, Your Holiness.
Ooh.
Smoothing.
What was jagged, so does a woman's love.
Oh, we gotta play this up.
Learn quickly. Now, there are some who know every verse of the sacred text.
For years, I pretended to.
Ooh, she's even all like covered up.
I had pity for them. I never loved them.
They are hard to love.
Oh my goodness.
I ask you about a personal matter.
Of course.
I really think Marjorie's like way playing into this. And I hope it works out in her favor.
You and you haven't joined him in the marriage bed.
No.
Tommen?
To your Grace.
Why are you telling him our sex life?
Husband, your king, your country, to the gods themselves.
The desires that once drove me no longer do.
Congress does not require desire on the woman's part. The king must have an heir.
He should tell her to get over it.
Forgive me. Sometimes the true path is hard to find.
You've made great progress. I only pray your grandmother follows your lead.
Oh, is that his next target?
The Queen of Thorns is a remarkable woman, a strong woman,
You're gonna lose that, I feel like.
a repentant sinner. You must teach her the new way, as she taught you the old. Or I fear for her safety.
What are we gonna do, Marjorie?
And so,
That was a threat.
Does it move or talk? I want to speak with you.
Unella has been my true friend and counselor.
Oh, this is mad.
Lady Olenna, play into it. You know her. Why isn't she sleeping with Tommen?
You're not in your sanctuary now, my dear.
I don't believe any of this religious BS. I don't think Marjorie's actually into it.
Bash you about
Grandmother.
until I tell them to stop. I tell them to stop. You could use a good bashing.
Grandmother.
What have they done to you?
Lady Olenna's me.
We marched for you.
The gods could have punished you and father, but they didn't.
So we made it worse.
Loris's only hope is to confess his crimes and repent.
Yeah, where is Loris?
The faith will allow him to return to Highgarden.
Ooh.
Have to renounce his name and title and live his life as a penitent.
He is the future of House Tyrell.
He can begin again.
What do you mean?
You will leave for Highgarden today. There is no law that says you must stay here.
I'm the queen. It is my duty to serve my husband, the king.
Oh, this sucks.
But you should leave, grandmother. Lisa's at home.
I will never,
She's warning you.
never.
You must go home.
W. Marjorie.
Effort in prayer and good work.
You were worrying me there for a second, girlie.
The mother watches over us all.
Okay, so Marjorie is like trapped in this.
I'll see you soon, my dear.
Oh, this sucks.
7 blessings to you, grandmother.
I love her little crown, though. She put like a note in her hand?
Shall we pray?
God, what a terrible life. A rose? So if Loris repents, he loses his title.
When the time comes.
And he's the, like, last heir to Highgarden, right?
These aren't White Walkers. This isn't an army of the dead.
Hey, John.
Our fight.
If it weren't for him, none of us would be here. All of you would be meat in the Night King's army.
Oh, they're trying to get help with Winterfell?
Remember Mance's camp? And look at us now.
Well,
Left of us.
at least you're still alive.
Who's this? We're gone. Dozens of tribes. Hundreds of generations.
That's fair.
Be like we were never there at all. We'll be the last of the free folk.
Some of you could stay back.
The Boltons, the Karstarks, the Umbers, they know you're here. More than half of you are women and children. After they finish with me, they'll come for you.
That's true.
You're right. This isn't your fight.
But it will be someday.
If we're gonna beat them, and we need to beat them if you're gonna survive.
W. John. John has a really good way of talking to people.
The crows killed him, because he spoke for the free folk where no other southerners would.
Aw,
He died for us. We are not willing to do the same for him. We're cowards.
W. Tormund.
That's what we are. We deserve to be the last of the free folk.
Damn. I really hope nothing happens to the giant. He's the last one, right?
No.
I like the giant. Ooh. Yay! W. John. Can we just like have the giant go chase Ramsay down? It would be funny.
You sure they'll come?
Yeah, I feel like they will.
Like your southerners. When we say we'll do something, we do it.
That's so fun. I like the wildlings. I miss you, Egret. Siri's talking to me. Oh, brother.
I heard you were leaving King's Landing.
That is hardly your concern.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandson is still a prisoner. You'll leave him rotting in a cell.
Well,
Rots in a cell because of you.
facts.
High Sparrow rules this city because of you. Two ancient houses face collapse because of you.
What an idiot, Cersei.
You're right.
Oh.
I made a terrible mistake. I carry it with me every single day.
Good.
We have fanatics onto our doorstep, and now we must fight them together. We need each other.
I wonder if you're the worst person I've ever met. At a certain age, it's hard to recall. But the truly vile do stand out through the years.
Damn.
Remember the way you smirked at me when my grandson and granddaughter were dragged off?
Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
She's insane.
I love my son. It's the only truth I know. We must defend them.
Before that shoeless zealot throws me into one of his cells.
Yeah.
If you're half as
She's next.
why, you'll find a way out of here too.
Never. I'll never leave my son.
You have no support. Not anymore. The High Sparrow sort of that.
Lannisters are cooked, y'all.
The people despise you. You're surrounded by enemies, thousands of them.
Yikes.
Them all by yourself.
She's cooked.
Cersei, it's the only joy I could find in all this misery.
Interesting. And she's writing like Tywin. The roles have switched. It's so interesting. That's like the first time we've ever really heard Cersei apologize, but obviously she's apologizing for her own gain. It's like she's trying to clean up these pieces, but the pieces are already gone. It's too late, Cersei. River Run? We haven't seen the Lannister army in a minute. That's so pretty. Bronn! What's up, King? Okay, Jaime looks drippy.
Sorry attempt at a siege. Someone needs to teach those twats how to dig trenches.
It certainly does.
Oh, no. Not me. I'm just an up-jump sellsword.
I hope you guys lose. Sorry.
Knights don't get paid.
You have better instincts than any officer in the Lannister army.
Knights don't get paid?
That's like saying I have a bigger cock than anyone in the Unsullied army.
LOL.
Expect to command all the Lannister forces before long. You can be the right hand I lost.
You promised me a lordship and a castle.
Yeah, Bronn seems kind of sassy right now.
A Lannister always
Don't
pays...
say it. Don't fucking say it.
Poor Bronn just wants to settle down. He keeps getting dragged in all this nonsense.
Come out and face us, Blackfish!
Lothar.
We have Lord Edmure! Build the castle, or we'll hang him!
Sorry, Lord Edmure. Hey, King. I love the scales on their clothes. It's so cool.
This is your last warning! Yield the castle!
No. Oh,
You think I won't do it, old man?
poor Lord Edmure.
Yield the castle, or I cut his throat.
He's not playing.
Go on then. Cut his throat.
Damn. I mean, he's not going to yield a whole castle for one man. Sorry, Lord Edmure. No offense. And he's still alive.
Oh, is it?
So, Jaime...
Jaime looks so drippy.
You just allowed 8,000 men to approach unchallenged.
Friends, or we'd be fucking you in the ass right now.
Yikes.
Bathed and fed.
Whoa. Edmure, the prisoner of House Frey.
Okay.
Only a fool makes threats he's not prepared to carry out.
Damn.
I threaten to hit you unless you shut your mouth.
I don't give a rap.
I'm here by the king's command to take back this castle, have him bathed and fed. Unless you'd like to take his place.
Jamie's not playing.
The siege is now under my command. You'll see an army at its gates, not whatever this is.
Damn.
Good yards. And work double time on those siege towers and trebuchets.
W. Braun.
As I said, siege is under my command. That's not to your liking, go home.
Interesting. So they just randomly come here and Walder Frey ask for help.
Word to the Blackfish. I want a parley.
Parley or a fight?
He's an old man.
He'll still win.
And my money's on the old boy.
Yeah, you're still learning with your new hand. That's so pretty. Oh, this isn't River Run, is it?
Lady Mormont.
Mormont.
Welcome to Bear Island.
Oh my gosh. She's just a baby.
I remember when you were born, my lady. You were named for my Aunt Lyanna.
Aww.
I'm sure you will be too.
I doubt it. My mother wasn't a great beauty. A great warrior, though. She died fighting for your brother, Rob.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
I served under your uncle at Castle Black, Lady Lyanna.
Rip.
Steward, in fact,
I think we've had enough small talk. Why are you here?
Stannis Baratheon garrisoned at Castle Black where he marched on Winterfell and was killed. Said
I remember what it said. Bear Island knows no king but the king in the north.
Rob is gone, but House Stark is not.
W.
My sister to ask for House Mormont's allegiance.
She's in The Last of Us, right? I haven't seen it, but I know she's in that.
As far as I understand, you're a Snow, and Lady Sandra is a Bolton. Lannister. I've heard conflicting reports.
I did what I had to do to survive.
That's crazy.
You want my fighting men?
Ramsay Bolton cannot be allowed to keep Winterfell, my lady.
Can you tell them about Rickon?
Even more so because he holds our brother Rickon Stark as prisoner.
There we go.
I understand that I'm responsible for Bear Island and all who live here.
Damn.
Why should I sacrifice one more Mormont life for someone else's war?
That's fair. She's a baddie.
I understand how you feel.
W. Davos.
You needn't ask your maester about my house. It's rather new.
All right, Sir Davos of House Seaworth. How is it you understand how I feel?
I never thought I'd be in my position. I was a crabber's son,
W. Davos.
but I'm here because this isn't someone else's war.
What do you mean?
That the real war isn't between a few squabbling houses. It's between the living and the dead.
Okay, but what does that have to do with Winterfell?
The dead are coming.
Yeah, that's true.
Is this true?
Your uncle fought them at the Fist of the First Men. At Hardhome. We're both lost.
As long as the Boltons hold Winterfell, the North is divided.
That's a good point.
The North won't stand a chance against the Night King.
The Night King.
But there's no hiding from this. We have to fight, and we need to do it together.
W. Davos. He always has the best speeches. Sassy queen. I love it.
House Mormont has kept faith with House Stark for 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
We will not break faith today.
Yay! We love House Mormont.
Thank you, my lady. How many fighting men can we expect?
62.
That's it?
Every man from Bear Island fights with the strength of 10 mainlanders.
Okay.
If they're half as ferocious as their lady, the Boltons are doomed.
I love her. A sassy queen. So she really was named after Lyanna Stark. It's actually really cute. Parlay time? Ooh. What happens if you breach a parlay? Damn. I mean, they're set up pretty well for a siege. I feel like.
Kingslayer. I assume you're here to fulfill the vow you gave my niece.
Ooh.
Don't see Sansa and Arya.
I don't have them.
Pity.
Interesting.
Do you wish to resume your captivity? Then why are you here?
You know why I'm here. This castle belongs to House Frey.
He called him on his promise. First thing, that's crazy.
Tommen, I order you to surrender.
Or you'll kill Edmure. My nephew's marked for death no matter what.
Yeah, I think so.
Hundreds will die.
Hundreds of mine, thousands of yours. Can breach the walls.
But if you surrender,
I'll spare the lives of your men.
He's not gonna surrender.
On my honor.
He seems stubborn.
For honor, bargaining with oathbreakers is like building on quicksand.
Talisa, why sacrifice living men to a lost cause?
Yeah, you're not helping your case when you don't have Sansa and Arya with you.
As long as I'm standing, the war is not over.
Hmm.
This is my home, so you can either attack
Damn.
or try to starve us out. We have enough provisions for 2 years.
W.
You have 2 years, Kingslayer.
I really like him.
Of saving your men's lives. Why did you come treat with me?
Sieges are dull. And I wanted to see you in person, get the measure of you.
Ooh.
Well, now you have.
Now I have. I'm disappointed.
Damn. Interesting. So he's stubborn for sure.
I've heard enough. I've only just taken back this castle from the Ironborn.
Lord Glover said no.
Now you want me to fight against them? I could be skinned for even talking to you.
Mm-mm.
Have other northern houses pledged to fight for you?
House Moment.
This is bad.
And?
We sent ravens to houses
I
Manderley.
don't care about Raven.
Okay.
Give me to join your army. Who is fighting in this army?
Oh, he wants to know if the wildlings are joining.
The bulk of the force is made up of wildlings.
Yikes.
And the rumors are true. I didn't dare believe them.
This could make it worse for us.
I received you out of respect for your father.
Hmm.
Abandon its ancestral home to fight alongside wildly.
Damn.
I would remind you that House Glover is pledged to House Stark.
Okay, Sansa.
Answer when called upon.
Uh-oh.
Yes, my family served House Stark for centuries.
Uh-huh.
When my brother was lord of this castle, he answered Rob's call. Been king in the north. And where was King Rob when the Ironborn attacked this castle?
Uh-oh.
Brutalized and killed our subjects.
Okay, so get revenge for them.
Taking up with a foreign whore, getting himself killed.
Oh. Okay, so we blame Rob for that.
Dark ones. But House Stark is dead.
Damn. That sucks. These people just hold grudges. It's crazy. Like, it's like you serve House Stark for centuries, and then they do one wrong thing. Never again. Like, damn, where's your guys' grace? Also, the whole Ironborn thing. What did you want Rob to do? Theon. Where are we? Volantis? Volantis.
Why do we have to come here?
Some of us still like it.
Yeah, why not? Poor Theon, he's so uncomfortable.
Have a drink at least.
I don't want one.
You could go watch the sunset.
Doesn't interest you anymore.
Of course it doesn't. Not at the moment.
I'll never hurt you, little brother.
You think Uncle Euron's hunting for us?
Yep.
Find us.
It's a great big world and we have fast ships.
He's so anxious.
Drink it all.
She's trying to get him to relax.
Some bad years.
I'm tired of watching you cower like a beat dog.
Damn.
It's the goddamn ale.
It's just gonna take time. You don't go through what Theon went through and then just snap back.
The real Theon Greyjoy, not this rat shit pretender.
Damn.
Drink. You escaped, you hear me?
If I got justice, my burnt body would hang over the gates of Winterfell.
Fuck justice then.
Interesting comment, Theon.
If you're so broken that there's no coming back, take a knife and cut your wrist.
Damn.
End it.
Tough love from Yara.
If you're staying, Theon, I need you. We're gonna sail to Marine. We're gonna make a pact with this Dragon Queen.
Oh, let's go.
And we're gonna take back the Iron Islands.
Okay. Does she have time for all that, though?
Are you really with me?
W sibling. Poor Theon. Oh, that sucks. It sucks too, because like trauma doesn't work like that. You can't just snap out of it, you know? I get what she's trying to do, though.
He was the most experienced commander in Westeros. He chose this place for a reason.
Stannis?
Those mountains are a natural fortification.
You're not staying here long.
Okay.
Aye. The Snows defeated Stannis as much as the Boltons did.
That's true.
We have to march on Winterfell now. Oh, we still can.
Oh, we're full sending it?
But Hornwood's 104.
We got a no from the Glovers, and it's like, oh well?
It's not what we hoped for, but we still have a chance if we're careful and smart.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
Everybody fighting?
He's your most trusted advisor now.
He's great.
Because he secured 62 men from a 10-year-old.
It's better than nothing.
Served Stannis for years.
Stannis, who lost the Blackwater.
Mm.
His own brother who doesn't have a head. It's not enough. We need more men.
Yeah.
Lord Castle Kerwin, I know that Lord Kerwin...
We fight with the army we have.
They have the advantage right now. If they don't fight, they'll lose it. You better not be thinking what I think you're thinking. AKA Littlefinger. It's so nice to see their sigil back in the mix again. I really hope that's not what she's thinking, but if she's desperate enough, she might write to him.
I was a soldier once.
Cause like, who else would she be writing to?
Only because I was afraid my friends would see I was afraid.
What the hell are we doing?
Who followed orders. No matter the orders.
Okay.
Kill those young lads so they won't take up arms against us.
We weren't animals. Animals are true to their nature.
Interesting.
Shame was so heavy on me, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep.
Okay, this is like murderer therapy?
I'll hear her screaming the rest of my life.
That sucks.
All I can do with time I've got left is bring a little goodness in.
Okay.
Robbing people to stop killing people. Start helping people. It's never too late to come back.
Are we getting through to the Hound? I don't know if I really see him, like, changing that way. Becoming a religious king.
Waiting for the gods to answer your prayers. It's not even about the gods.
What do they want?
Seven save you, friends. How can we help you?
Who are these people?
You?
Protecting the people.
We thank you for your protection.
Do you have any horses? Food, then. Protecting the people is hungry work.
Oh, so they came to rob us.
Come to stay for supper, but we have hungry mouths here.
Stay safe.
Mm-mm.
Full of terrors.
Lord of Light, guys. Okay. So we're having like all these different religious talks. We have like the Lord of Light clashing with the Seven. Why? I definitely think the Lord of Light is the one that has the most stock.
I'm a fucking septum. What was I supposed to?
Even your seven, they're from the Brotherhood. If all the
All are welcome here. Anyway, we got nothing for them.
Sure you do. You've got...
Is Thoro still in the Brotherhood?
You say you don't. And you've got women.
They're gonna steal from them.
I mean, these people don't know how to fight.
You do.
I'm done with fighting.
Even if it's to protect yourself.
Violence is a disease.
You don't cure a disease by spreading it to more people.
Interesting.
You don't cure it by dying either.
That's true. You gotta find a middle ground.
It's gonna be a cold night. We'll need firewood.
I'll save you a bowl of stew.
Okay. Arya.
He says the Iron Fleet's in Slaver's Bay. I'm inclined to believe him.
You're Westerosi.
What do you care?
I want to book passage home.
Can't afford it.
Where do we get that from?
Where'd you steal this from?
Yeah, my question.
I leave in 2 days.
2 days?
Have a hammock in steerage.
I want a cabin, and we'll leave at dawn.
Okay, Arya. How about we leave right now? Okay, our little thieving queen. Something's gonna happen before we get on this effing boat. Don't trust it.
Sweet girl.
How are you still moving? How are you not dead? She's gonna die soon. That was like Talisa stabs. I love how we're just casually walking around. Why is everybody just looking at her? What the hell? is she walking around? Where do we go? What in the world? Uh-oh. The Brotherhood come back? Oh no. They killed everyone. The Hound was right. Uh-oh. Is our guy dead too? Oh my god. Ugh. Well, that just told the Hound that that mentality doesn't work. Damn, dude. You know, for a minute there, I was like, you know, maybe the Hound will get some therapy and become a healthy king and get all religious. But I was like, I'd never see the Hound being that way. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the Hound is just, he is who he is. You know, he's a killer. He'll do what he has to do. Like, we've known since season 2 he's a killer. So I just don't see him like randomly reforming from that and becoming all religious and good. I don't know, it'd be kind of weird. But I think that just kind of shows the Hound that that mindset doesn't work. And his mindset is right. I mean, he knows the world and he knows how effed up it can be. Like, either way, you're gonna die. It's either like kill or be killed when it comes to like everyday life, when it comes to Westeros. So, oh, that sucks though. I really like that guy. He was really nice. And he saved the Hound. So he's the one that found the Hound. And then he saved him. And then he kept him in this little religious cult group. And the Hound was kind of just minding his business, maybe healing a little bit. And then they all died from the Brotherhood, which is very interesting. Then we also have Arya, who got stabbed in the stomach like multiple times, and she's just up and walking around looking for help, I'm assuming. But I don't even know how she's like walking around right now. I'm like, Arya, what's going on? So I'm hoping she can maybe find some help, figure out what's going on. She was able to like get away from Girly and hide underwater for a second, but I feel like statistically that wouldn't make any sense, right? So hopefully my girl can figure it out. Maybe she's got, you know, some super strength hidden in her somewhere. I don't know. But it is interesting, especially because Jaqen told our hater Girly, like, don't make her suffer. And then the first thing she did was stab Arya in the stomach when she knows how to kill. So, like, she's definitely making Arya suffer. I want to know why Arya gets in trouble for every little single thing she does with this little group. But then hater Girly can do whatever she wants, disobeys Jaqen all the time, and she never gets in trouble. Make it make sense. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with Arya. I'm still confused how she's up and walking around, but I'm happy that she is, because those were like Talisa stab wounds. Like, it's like the same way Talisa got killed, but Talisa died and Arya didn't. So hope you're okay, Queen. I'm stressed for Arya. We also have, I don't think we saw any Dany, but Arya also heard that the Iron Fleet is in Volantis. Question mark. I think Volantis. But we know that does she dislike Theon? Does she know what happened with Theon? I don't even know if she fully knows what happened with Theon. But maybe she could link up with Theon because she heard, once she's healed, you know, if she gets healed, if she doesn't die. I don't know what's going on. Maybe she can link up with Theon? I don't know. What else happened? We had Sansa and Jon and Davos going on their little side quests. We only went to 2 places. We got 1 yes and 1 no. And then we're kind of just like, I'm assuming maybe the rest of them are like way out of way and it's going to take us a long time to go talk to them and we're just going to run out of time. So I'm wondering what the plan is now. And also, a big part of me is like, okay, we're really kind of like gunning to do this now. But we haven't even gotten an answer from Brienne yet. And I know Brienne is going to take a while because she's going all the way down to River Run. And obviously the Blackfish is going to say no because he's under siege right now. But I don't know, that's kind of conflicting to me because, like, why would we send off Brienne to go to Riverrun if we're fighting in a week? You know Brienne's not going to be back in time for that. So that's very interesting to me. But John, I think he's seeing an opportunity right now, and he's like, we can't miss this opportunity. We have to do it now, or we're cooked. Like the storms and, what him and Davos were talking about. So maybe this is very, like, last minute, like, we don't have a choice. We just got to get done. Which is interesting because if we don't plan this right, we're going to die. Yikes. And I do find it very interesting that a lot of the northern houses are like, there's not really any Starks left. Like, you're not a Stark, you're not a Stark. They're kind of very wishy-washy on their oath to the Starks, and I can't even blame them because at this point, like, there really isn't a Stark house. Like, all that's left is like fragments and, children who have been through the ringer and are just trying to potentially get their house back to what it was. But I mean, the promises are, it's not very promising. So I don't really blame them for being like, no, there really is no House Stark anymore. That house is pretty much finished, and I'm not going to waste my men on that. I don't blame them for that. But I do think it's a little ridiculous to have, like, centuries of oaths with the Starks, and then Theon betrays Robb, and now all of a sudden we don't back the Starks. Like, that's kind of silly to me. So that's very interesting, and I'm definitely worried for this little battle because we don't have the same amount of men that Ramsay does. And we know Ramsay is very crafty. He seems to be very good in, battle planning and war and whatever. So I'm definitely a little worried because Jon is good and Davos is good, but Ramsay has the numbers. I'm scared. And he also has Rickon. So, yikes. And then we also have the Blackfish and Sir Jaime and that whole conversation. I thought that was very interesting. Like, the minute the Blackfish sees Jaime, he, like, immediately is like, did you fulfill your promise? And if Jaime says no, then Jaime has zero credibility this whole talk. And I think that's very fascinating. I think Jaime should have maybe stood up for himself a little more and been like, yes, I did. Like, Brienne is out looking for them, but instead he just said no. So that to the Blackfish means, like, Jaime is not trustworthy. Jaime has no credibility. I'm not going to waste my time on Jaime. Like, he's going to be stubborn with Jaime because he doesn't know the full story of it. And so to him, Jaime is just through and through an oath breaker and whatever. So, and then he's also, defending his family, defending, in a way, Kat, in a way, Robb. And so this to him is not just about his home. It's about all of it. And he had even said, like, the war's not over as long as I live. And so I think that's really fascinating. And I don't know if this is going to go over well. I mean, he's set up for a siege really well, but at the same time, like, there's really no reinforcements that we have, so I don't really see him winning this. So it's messy right now, y'all. It's messy. Then we also had Margaery tell Lady Olenna to get out of here because Lady Olenna is the High Sparrow's next victim. She said, get out of here. Margaery is playing up the game, and if she slips up, we're in trouble. So I'm actually really, like, surprised by Margaery, and I think she's playing this up very well. And last season, I had done ranking the characters, and I had given Cersei more credit than Margaery, and those roles have definitely swapped at this point. So we see kind of like Cersei scrambling with all the mess that she's made, and then we see Margaery kind of like picking up those pieces, creating a crafty queen out of herself and figuring out how to navigate through this. So it's very fascinating. We're getting more of crafty Margaery, and I really like it. But yeah, this was a good episode. I'm so happy the Hound is back and the Hound is alive. I never expected that, like, genuinely never expected that. So that's really exciting. But that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.